Hello everyone and welcome back to Lex2be. I'm Sydney.
And I'm Dylan, and we are glad to be back with you today. Airport had their homecoming game last Friday against Midland Valley. The Eagles won with a score of 30-28. Airport students also crowned their homecoming king and queen. The homecoming queen was Kendall Singleton and the homecoming king was Jeremiah Smith. Congratulations to the Eagles.
Last Friday was ring night at BC. Rings were presented to BC's boys soccer team for winning the 3A state championship. Ian Myers for placing first in the 3A state championship in the 200 meters, and to Deontay Strader and Jonah Del Priori in wrestling. Congratulations to these individuals on how hard you all worked.
It's competition time. On Saturday, Airport's band will be traveling to Boiling Springs to compete against other high school bands. Good luck to the band.
On Monday, October 11th, Busby's Orchestra will begin their annual fundraiser. Be on the lookout for more information and support them. Airport's JROTC promotion ceremony will be on Tuesday, October 12th at 6 in the auditorium. BC students Sophie Ann Lashab, Caroline Hoffman, and Quinn Whitney made it onto the All-Region Orchestra. This is the first time since 2014 that BC has had students accepted. Great job!
Students in 8th through 11th grade who are eligible to participate in the PSAT will take it on Wednesday, October 13th. For more information, please contact your school guidance counselors or administration. Springdale Teacher of the Year, Allie Brantley, was named the Lexington II District Teacher of the Year. Congratulations.
Attention airport students who purchased a class ring. The Jostens Ring ceremony will be on Thursday, October 14th at 6:30 in the auditorium. School Picture Day for Riverbank students will be on Friday, October 15th. Make sure to bring your best smile. Congratulations to Ryan Van Omen for being named BC's September Teacher of the Month.
Reminder, Lexington II is offering an after-school academic assistance program called Lex 2.5. If you are interested in participating, talk to the leaders at your school for more information. On Monday, Chris Cowan was sworn in as the Casey Chief of Police. Cowan is a 29-year law enforcement veteran.
This Tuesday, Dr. Wade hosted a virtual community engagement session. If you aren't able to attend and are interested in watching, you can find them with the link in the description. That's all for this week's news. Now on to this week's COVID-19 update with Duncan and Jonathan.
Hello and welcome back to the Lex2be COVID-19 update. We hope you've been staying safe for the past week.
I'm Jonathan Gonzalez.
And I'm Duncan Scarborough. As a reminder, the district-wide mask mandate is still in effect until October 31st.
As of October 6th, there are 52 positive cases and 195 quarantined students and staff throughout the district. That means that the positive number of cases has gone down by 9 since last week.
The school with the highest number of cases is Casey Elementary, with 7 positive students and 60 quarantined students.
The school with the lowest number of cases is Newbridge Academy, with 0 positive cases and 0 quarantined students. Great work, guys! This week's COVID safety tip is to stay 6 feet away from large groups of people.
It may seem simple, but distancing yourself from large groups of people is crucial in stopping the spread of COVID-19. If you are given the option to avoid crowds, take it.
If you are in a situation where you cannot avoid crowds, like a crowded hallway at school, just make sure your mask is fully covering your mouth and nose and get out of there as quickly as you can.
So that's all we have for this week. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Duncan Scarborough.
And I'm Jonathan Gonzalez.
This has been the Lex2be COVID-19 update.
Thank you for the update. Now to Jesus and Martier with a look at the web design pathway here at L2IC.
Hi, I'm Jesus from Lex2be, and I'm here with Mr. Crotwell to talk about the web design pathway.
Thanks for having me.
What is the difference between advanced web and fundamentals of web?
Well, fundamentals is kind of an introduction to how you'd actually build just a basic website. It doesn't deal with like the interactivity that you would get with advanced web. It's kind of introducing kids and students like this is how you would build a website, and whereas in advanced we go more into like, well, what's going to make it look really good, what's going to be appealing to a client. We also go into JavaScript, which allows the website to be more interactive and responsive to the user.
Can anyone take the web design pathway?
Yes, as long as you are got your core classes, your grades are good, you should be fine. Yeah.
What level of education is required to be a professional web designer?
That's an interesting question. Technically, if you know your stuff, you don't have to have a college degree. If you can prove the person that might hire you to be a web designer, if you have a portfolio that can show that you can do it, they're not going to care if you have a degree or not. Realistically though, if it's something you're really interested in, I would go get a 4-year degree. It would just make you more marketable. But there are people that get into it that don't have a 4-year degree. It's probably better if you're really interested to go get the degree.
Do you think jobs in this field would decrease or increase in the future, and why so?
The future is never easy to predict. Just me personally, I feel like it will increase because whenever you deal with businesses now, and 90% of the time, it seems like, you're going to interact through a computer, through a website. Every business now has a website, so you need people that can create those websites and, more importantly, maintain those websites.
Thank you, Mr. Crotwell, for discussing web design with us.
It's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed it.
Thanks for the look into one of the many different pathways students here at L2IC can take.
Taking it to BC, Aaron and Ashley are going to give us a look into BC's upcoming play, The Man Who Came to Dinner.
Hello, my name is Erin Honeycutt with Lex2be News, and today we'll be interviewing Brooklyn KC students about their upcoming play, The Man Who Came to Dinner. The theater program at Brooklyn KC High School will be performing a program called The Man Who Came to Dinner. It's about a man named Mr. Whiteside staying at a family's house because he broke his leg. However, there comes a massive twist. The play will be taking place at Brooklyn KC High School Auditorium on November 11th and 12th at 7, but doors will be opening for people to start entering at 6:30.
Hello, and today we are here with Sarish Admin. Sarish, why did you join theater?
I joined theater because I feel like it's one safe place at our school, and I'm a super dramatic person, and I love everything theatrical.
Theater.
The reason I actually joined theater was because it was just like, I felt like I want to try something new. I want to branch out, and I joined theater like later on in my high school career. It was like my senior year. I got involved my junior year, but I actually started acting and stuff my senior year. So it's like the reason I joined was because I just wanted. It was fun when I first saw my first play, which was That's Not Like How I Remember It and Answers. It really inspired me to actually start acting. So.
Why did you join theater?
I joined theater because a lot of my friends were in it, and I decided to just try and go for a part, but I didn't end up getting it, and I got put in crew instead, but I ended up liking that more.
And why is your role in theater important?
Because my character I'm playing, his name is Banjo, and he is actually a really funny, spontaneous character. So it's just like, I want to see how I'm going to like portray that. And I can't wait to actually get out there and see what's going to happen.
Why is your role in theater important?
I am on the design team, and you can't construct anything or make anything without the design team, so it's pretty important.
That's right. And why did you join theater?
I joined theater mainly because the people are really great, really kind and understanding, and they know you very well.
I would like to personally thank everyone who spoke with us today. We will be actively waiting for this show. Thanks to all the students who spoke with Lex2be. This has been Erin with Lex2be News.
Thank you. We can't wait to see the play. Getting into the Halloween spirit, we now go on to some horror movie themed trivia.
Hi, I'm Craig Jackson here with Lex2be News, and today we're doing horror movie trivia. And today I'm here with Duncan Scarborough.
Hey, thank you for having me.
What's the girl's name in the ring that climbs out of the TV?
Samara.
What did Casey say her favorite movie was when talking to Ghostface on the phone?
Friday the 13th.
Describe Michael Myers' wardrobe.
He wears a white mask and a mechanic's uniform.
Thank you for joining us today, Duncan.
Yeah.
Up next is Jonathan Gonzalez.
Hey.
What was the clown's name in It?
Pennywise.
Who was Michael Myers' target in Halloween?
A girl.
Named?
Emily.
Thank you for joining us today.
No problem.
And up next is Veronica Wettergreen.
I'm glad to be here.
How many years does Pennywise come back to Derry?
Every 27 years.
What did Casey say her favorite movie was when talking to Ghostface on the phone?
Halloween.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And up next we have Nathan Weiner.
Hello.
What's the girl's name in the ring that climbs out of the TV?
Sarah.
What did Casey say her favorite movie was when talking to Ghostface on the phone?
Halloween.
Thank you for joining us today, Nathan.
I'm glad to be here.
And up next we have Brian Kreisel.
Hello, I'm glad to be here.
What phrase was written on the door in the Hotel of the Shining?
You did? I don't know.
Thank you for joining us today, Brian.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us in our scary movie trivia.
Thank you. I'm not big into horror movies, but I do like scary shows like The Haunting of Hill House, which was big in 2018. What's your favorite horror movie, Dylan?
My favorite horror movie has to be A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place 2. Stepping back, Morgan and Rashardia have let some students talk about how COVID-19 has affected their mental health.
Hi, I'm Rashardia Harley here with Lex2be News. And today, I'm going around asking students questions about how COVID has affected their mental health. I'm Rashardia and I'm here with
Abby.
And today I'm going to be asking her some questions. How has COVID affected your mental health and your quality of life?
So this is my second time having COVID and second day back to school since I've been quarantined. And it's been really hard over quarantine time while having it, as this time I was unable to do my work. So it's been very, very stressful, and I've had a lot more anxiety lately.
Have you been unable to see any relatives?
We don't really see relatives very often at all, so it hasn't really affected us seeing them since they live out of the state. But when we have traveled to see them, we've had to get tested and be careful who we're around.
Hi, I'm here with
Tyler.
Overall, how has COVID-19 affected your mental health?
It's kind of stopped me from working out a lot and kind of seeing my family. So I've been mainly stuck indoors.
Has your relationships with your family or friends changed because of the pandemic?
Definitely. I haven't been able to see my friends a lot because of the COVID restrictions, and going out to eat with like my family and friends have been restricted a whole bunch.
If so, how has COVID changed your day-to-day life?
Usually I used to go out a lot to like go out to eat and go out with friends. Since COVID, that's kind of been stopped and put on hold.
How has it been not being able to see family members during the pandemic?
It's been pretty lonely because I'm interacting with my family a lot, and COVID's pretty much just stopped all that.
Thank you guys. Now on to Ready Set Score with Lex2be. Hello everyone and welcome back to Ready Set Score with Lex2be. Last week, Airport and BC's football teams competed in their first region games. Airport's JV and varsity teams faced off against Midland Valley, with JV winning 36-8 and varsity winning 30-28.
BC's JV and varsity teams faced off against Fox Creek. JV won with a score of 22-0, varsity won with a score of 28-0. Congratulations to all Lex2be teams for winning in region games.
Both teams are on the road tonight for the next region matchups. Airport will travel to North Augusta while BC travels to Strom-Thurmond. Join us in wishing both teams safe travels and the best of luck.
Last Saturday, Airport and BC's varsity cheer teams took the mat for their first competition of the season. The Bearcats competed in 3A, took home the bronze medal, while the Eagles competed in 4A, earned the silver. Congratulations to both teams.
This Saturday, both teams will compete in the Silver Fox Invitational held at Dutch Fork High School. The Bearcats take the mat at 1:20 p.m. and the Eagles shortly after at 1:36. Come out and support both teams.
A huge congratulations to the Busby Creative Arts Academy volleyball team for winning their doubleheader against Irma. Great job, ladies.
Back to BC, the Bearcat volleyball team took on Swansea, with both varsity and JV taking home the win.
Thank you for watching another episode of Lex2be.
We hope to see you all here next week.